Hello from Arizona. Hi y'all. I'll give it a few minutes, see if any of you were able to join me. Let's see, back this up a little bit. Always a task to kind of get situated. See if I got this off. See if I see anyone. I would love to be able to know if you can hear me. So still getting situated. I had forgotten my tripod for my camera. I was planning on doing this and I had to get one at Amazon. They have 1-day delivery here, sometimes a couple hours, but anyway, I was able to do that, and actually it's probably better than the other one I have at home. And I should have done it a little bit earlier. The sun's starting to go down. I'm hoping that the lighting is still pretty good. So I think a while back you all had heard me talk about these interactive folios, and they are just the neatest thing. But some of why I love it so much is, I'm a big scrapbooker. Growing up, while the kids were growing up, I did creative memory scrapbooking, and it was just a wonderful thing. Though I have some of those that I need to finish. And Carlene and Chris and we might do a little bit of scrapbooking. Anyway, so I wanted to come on this afternoon and share the actual inside of these albums. If I post pictures, it's really hard to see, and so I thought it would be great if I got on and did a Facebook Live so you could actually visualize and see the inside. This is the one that I did originally, and this paper is actually the Bumblebee paper, which has been discontinued and Stampin' Up, but and this one I'm hoping to finish to give my little niece, or actually her parents, in about a week for their birthday. But for her birthday, I'm putting the pictures from last year. She's going to be turning 3, and actually I have one of her pictures in there. Anyways, just the cutest thing. So I'm going to show you the one that I made for Caitlin and Phil for Christmas with their precious little baby Winnie, and Duchess is in there. So I think I said in the beginning I'm at Caitlin's. Her and Phil are actually in South Carolina, and I'm house sitting. Miss Winnie went. Say a little prayer for her. Her little tummy's upset and she's not feeling well. I was looking for Duchess. Duchess is so happy that I'm here. She just keeps hanging out with me and sitting on my lap and sleeping in the bed with me. She just absolutely loves it. So again, Irene Thompson on YouTube is actually where this idea was inspired from. And I don't know if you can see the silhouette of little Miss Winnie. So this past year in 2020, despite COVID, I had made several trips here. One of them was before COVID hit, and I took quite a few pictures of Winnie and Duchess as we were either hanging out at the pool or out at the park. And so this album was so much fun to do. I just can't wait to share it with you. So they have this band, as you can see the thickness depending on how many pictures you put inside. I debated to do this Facebook Live on my Facebook business page, which is open to everybody or just our private group, and I thought I'd start here. But you'll see when I open this, I've covered some of the faces. Most of them are the animals, but some of them are Caitlin and Phil, and I did that so if I end up posting this up on YouTube, it's just better privacy-wise to keep all of that private. Anyway, this paper is gorgeous paper. It is still currently available in the Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. So you open this up, I'm gonna do it from upside down so that you can see well. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love this picture of Winnie. It's just one of my favorites. Just so cool. Oop, excuse my arm there. And so I'm gonna start with this side. So there's two flaps, and it kind of goes down this way. And this is actually of Caitlin and Phil, and little Miss Winnie. And see, it opens up. And this was actually Winnie's first flight home. Her and Caitlin drove out with John. And then they drove out with John, and then they flew home. Caitlin had a mask, so you probably can't see her face, but anyway, and my tape is catching up, and you're probably not even able to see this top one. I'm gonna give it a second here, as I think you weren't able to see it. So as I'm scooting that down so that you can see, possibly, I'm gonna do that so you can kind of see how that flap comes up. And then this flap, this is actually a waterfall, as they call it. And there's a little flap. There is magnets under here hiding, just to kind of give it some strength there to hold the flap shut. But I had not printed pictures in such a long time, and it was so fun. I am kind of short on some of the dates. That is the last thing I need to finish up. Of course, my printer, not the printer didn't go out with me, the connection, like a couple days before Christmas as I was trying to finish this up. But when I come and stay with Caitlin, Winnie loves to sit out with me by the pool. And this I gotta re-stick down. And there's Winnie and Duchess. But you can imagine if you did like a baby album for someone. I think some of you may have seen Sandra's pictures, and she did the album, and she didn't put the pictures in it. She gave it to Ashley, and Ashley's gonna have the fun of putting it together. But there's just, it really holds an amazing amount of photos. So then this flips open, and I have photos on both sides of these flaps. Again, to see if you're able to see, I think so. You can see there on the camera. And then in the middle here, there's these little mini books that have pictures on them. And then each side has 4 flaps, and you can put pictures on the front and the back. Look at that. I have one more that I'm going to put here. Like I said, I gave it to Caitlin and Phil, and I said, well, I need it back so I can finish it up. Just a few more things, a few more embellishments and journaling that I would like to do. And as you see here, the backgrounds of these papers, I did opposite colors. These are from some dog training that Caitlin took Winnie to. And I have a few more pictures to fill in there. But isn't this amazing? It is so much fun. I just love it. And then these come back closed like that. And so then I'm going to move over to the other side, which is actually, I guess, the left side if you're looking at it from your direction. Little Miss Winnie, we went to PetSmart. And there's your sister Duchess. But then this has a flap that opens up that has another set of waterfall. And that just really cool. And then again, I have a magnet here, kind of holding that shut. But as you can imagine, if you did wedding pictures or birthday pictures, I think the one for my niece is going to be so adorable. I'll have to share that one. But look, there's just room for so many pictures. These I cut down, and I did use my corner rounder on both the photo and the page. This is Kaylin's backyard. So that has that flap. Miss Weenie at the park. But look at these photos. Isn't that just cool? And then this opens up. Got a little glue stick in there. So Winnie turned 1 this September. Look at that, isn't that fun? It's just so much fun. And then this is when we were here for her birthday. And these are all her amazing pictures of the park. You can tell that is one of her most favorite things to do, is to go to the park. And so there was a lot of love and creativity that went into this, and I just wanted to be able to share it with all of you. I would love to be able to have a class for you to put one of these together if you so desire or have an interest. I need a little more glue to be gluing down. I used the tear tape, I used glue, a couple different things to put this together. But again, I wanted to jump on here tonight so each of you at your leisure could take a look, and I would love to know what you think. Again, it was so much fun. Again, I did it off of a YouTube video, Irene Thompson. I did my own little tweaking and such. Having trouble there getting the sleeve back on, but anyway, this is it. The Adventures of Winnie 2020. Okay, y'all, I hope you're all doing well and hope to see some of you soon.